안녕하세요. Marcus Nilsson-입니다. My name is Marcus Nilsson. I'm from Sweden in Europe. I'm 28 years old and just been signing for the Pohang Steelers and looking forward to playing the Korean League. I've been playing football in obviously Sweden, where I started. I've been playing in Holland, in FC Utrecht, and also in England, and now in Norway also. I didn't know anything at first, but when I started to do some research on the internet, I saw they won the AFC Championship 3 times and they've been very successful in the league. But beforehand I didn't know much. I play mostly centre back. I can also play to the right, but because of my size and I'm good with the heading the ball, I mostly play in the middle, and that's where I have played my whole career. I'm a big guy, I'm 194, so I try to use my length, winning a lot of headers and using my body in tackles and being a strong defender. I'm not amazing with the ball or anything like that. I'm doing what I can do best in the defense. What I've learned by playing in so many different countries is that football is so different in every country. You have your own style. In Sweden, where I grew up, it's kind of physical, you run a lot and you need to be really fit. In Holland, where I moved to, it's really technical. The players in Holland are so good with the ball, with their technique and stuff, but they're not as good as in Sweden when you run and be physical. But you need to adapt to the way they play in the country you are. And in England and also Norway, it's kind of similar to Swedish football, but it's even more high balls in the air and try to win and fight. So yeah, I think that's the way that is in different countries. I've heard it's really physical, like they like players who are tough and strong, especially in the defense and strikers, but they're also really technical players in the midfield, and a lot of Brazilian guys who are really good with the ball and stuff like that. That's what I think I know. I always like to play against fast players, because no one expects me to be fast, because I'm a big guy. But I've always enjoyed like fighting with defenders, and when they think they can outrun me, I just keep on running next to them, and they get surprised. So for me, I like very much to play against fast players. ABBA is always something you mention when you know Sweden International, and they also used to mention IKEA. I don't know if you have it here in South Korea. And you always talk about sport people, and right now we have a really good footballer, Ibrahimovic, from Manchester United. Which one?
Anything, just you.
Give me your man after midnight.